Alright, it's pretty, like, gloomy out today, and I had my grandma's funeral yesterday, so, I mean, I'm gonna try and keep it. So you guys already know about that one time my door was locked, and I, bam, smacked into it. But there was one other time during college that the door was locked, and you gonna learn about that today.
If you thought crazy stuff only happened to me when my family was around, you'd be sorely mistaken. I've always been a magnet for crazy, especially during the school years.
So the only other time my room door has been locked was that one time we played Strip Smash. You might be like, what the fuck is that? You see, when I was at college, we played Smash Brothers every day. And at the beginning, it was cool. Oh, cool, we're gonna play some Smash Brothers. And then every day, playing the same game against the same like 3, 4, 5 people who play the same fucking characters made me very angry. Very, very angry. Because I want new experiences, yo! I want to do new things. You think I got this body by just lazing about? You wrong! You wrong! One thing that we would do, well, no. After a while, playing against the same people all the time, I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, because only, up until Smash for Wii U, it's only been 4 players. Fuck you, and fuck you. I'm gonna teach you how to play a new character because I'm fucking sick and tired of this goddamn bullshit playing the same fucking game every day against the same people with the same strategies. That is boring. That is boring. So I taught most of my suite mates how to play at least one other character, and that was great. Our sexy roommate, I had to teach how to play another character because he's so sexy and he's so good at video games that he knew how to play the other characters like me. Like, I can play Jack of all trades, master of none. I can play everyone in Smash Brothers. I play everyone. Every game I can play everyone. Doesn't mean I'm that good with them, but I'm competent as a player. One day, I was sick of playing Smash Brothers. I already taught the people the new characters, sick of playing Smash Brothers, and they were like, let's play Smash Brothers. And our friend, who was a girl from the girls' suite that we did everything with, was like, okay, let's play Smash Brothers. And I was like, no, fuck you, I'm so sick of playing Smash Brothers. Do you know how many fucking games I have? You make me play Smash Brothers all the time? All the time! I was like, the only way you're gonna get me to play Smash Brothers today is if we play Strip Smash Brothers. And I thought in my head, no one would agree to that. And I was fucking wrong. So not only was our friend who was a girl there, we also had my best friend. You know him as Crazy Bacon. He's been on the channel a bunch of times, what have you. You know him. He is Sexy Mofo. He like, okay. And Sexy Roommate be like, okay. And Girl in Room be like, okay, let's do this. And I'm like, what? That was a joke. But I mean, whatever. Now, we play Strip Smash, right? We started up. We locked the door to our common room, right? Okay. So we're playing. First person to lose a lot, I'm talking about a lot, is Crazy Bacon. Crazy Bacon's out. But we didn't do it so like you were out, you just lost an article of clothing every time. And I think that's how you play strip poker, but I don't know because I don't play strip games that often. This has been my only experience. So Crazy Bacon, lose, lose, lose. He doesn't play every day like we do. Lose, lose. He's pretty much butt-ass naked on my bed with a sock on his dong, right? And he's like, we're going through matches, and a little while later, he's like, hey, guys, I gotta pee. Now, when he says I gotta pee, we assume, the rest of us in the room assume that this means that he's gonna put his clothes on and walk out of the room. Instead, this man grabs Tertra. He's named Tertra because I created him at Build-A-Bear Workshop, and I'm about to do my Mitch Hedberg impersonation apparently, but that's not what I want to do, so sorry. He grabs Tertra. Now, Tertra has a turtle shell backpack, and we're like, what you gonna do with that? He has sock on dong. He takes Tertra's backpack off, puts it over his asshole, walks out of my bedroom with sock on dong. And the way my suite was set up, it was like you come in the front door, and there's 3 rooms, 2 people each. So on your left, if you were walking into the room, would be a fighting penguin and the Laundry King suite, or the Laundry King's room. And then after a fighting penguin left, Laundry King and whoever the sixth person was. In the center was me and my sexy roommate, and on the right is Round Steve and Rebel Monster. Now, the bathroom is past Round Steve and Rebel Monster's door. So, if you leave in my room with suck on dong and turtle cover on your ass, you gotta walk past Rebel Monster and Round Steve's room. So, Crazy Bacon does this. He walks past. And because Crazy Bacon is a sexy motherfucker, and he's pretty confident in himself, while he walks past, butt-ass naked, he turns to Rebel Monster, who's painting a model in his room, and he goes, "Sup?" And then he goes into the bathroom. And Rebel Monster, who's painting his model, goes, "Sup?" What? Crazy Bacon comes back, again, remember, suck on dong. Wait, no, yeah, okay, I'm up higher, yeah. Suck on dong. Turtle shell over ass. Comes back into the room, locks the door. At this moment, everyone in the suite that's not in the room with us has realized that something weird is going down because Crazy Bacon is butt-ass naked with suck on dong, turtle shell over asshole. And they start banging on the door like, hey, what are you guys doing in there? And the four of us are in there like, nothing, go away. And they're banging on the door for a little while, but we ain't letting them out. We ain't letting them in, we ain't coming out. Not till Strip Smash is over. So unfortunately, we played Strip Smash with mostly dudes. So that wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be, you know. I figured if we're going to play Strip Smash again, me and my homies, what's going to happen is it's going to be at least even teams, because there's too many dongs in one room, I gotta say. The next person to get out is the girl, and she's like, I don't want to actually get naked. And we're like, God damn it. So we got Crazy Bacon in the back, suck on dong, and that's it. He's just sitting on my bed, suck on dong. And we got the girl who's supposed to be naked because she's out next, but not, is not taking off her bra. And I can understand if, you know, that'd be uncomfortable, but she really, really liked Crazy Bacon. So, I mean, that would be nice for you know, that would have been okay. It would have been suck on dong guy, and I guess girl with hand over crotch. I don't know. And the next person to start losing, like in between, was my sexy roommate. And my sexy roommate at one point, he was like, I got one article of clothing on that none of you have. And he decided one round that he lost, he was going to take off his glasses. And he realized that was a huge mistake because even though, you know, it wasn't clothing related, he can't fucking see without his glasses. So he started losing. He was losing all his clothes. And he was like, I would like to add something to the rules. Can I swap an article of clothing that I've taken off for an article of clothing that I'm wearing? And we were like, yeah, okay. And he put his glasses back on and like took off a sock or something. And he was like, all right, this is much better. He's actually a much better Smash Brothers player than me, to be honest. He was just super nervous because girl getting naked, sock on dong in the back, and me being like, yeah, I know all these people play, I can beat him. And when it comes down to 1v1s, he probably shit on me every time. But because he was so nervous and also that he couldn't see, I was good to go. I won Strip Smash. I won Strip Smash! So, I mean, sometime in the future, maybe I'll play Strip Smash again, but it probably won't be with the goddamn Pro Controller, because the Pro Controller for Smash Bros. For Wii U sucks. It sucks suck on dong. It's terrible. Terrible. It's just terrible. The title of this video is Hot Suites, plural. So I'm going to tell you about some stuff that happened in the other suite that our suite did everything with. So there was the boys' suite, which is where I lived, obviously, because I am a boy. And there was a girls' suite that we did everything with. And the girl who played Smash with us became my friend with benefits because of Strip Smash, basically. And because she really wanted Crazy Bacon. But I'm the Blue Light Savings version of Crazy Bacon because he's me, but better in every way. Except languages. Man is terrible at languages. But that's fine. It means I got something to go on. But I'm the Blue Light Savings version of Crazy Bacon. So sometimes this thing happens wherein girls will be like, oh my god, Crazy Bacon, you're so beautiful. I want to be with you. And he'd be like, nah, I'm taken. Or, nah, it's okay. I don't want to mess things up with our friendship. So no. Because remember, he's a better person than I am. So he was like, nah, I don't want none of this. So she came after me because Blue Light Savings version, you can't get the real deal, you come for the generic version. That'd be me. But before any of that happened, like way before, when the two suites started to hang out, we did everything with the girls' suite. And I mean everything. We even filmed music videos to the girls' suite. Oh, then you're gonna know who they are, huh? Maybe not. But somewhere, I'm gonna ask them before this video comes out if it's okay. If not, I'm sorry I didn't show you, but maybe you can find it because somewhere on YouTube, there's a video of me singing the entire Turtle Rap and doing the dance with Rebel Monster and Round Steve as my backup dancers because they sort of learned the dance too. And it is beautiful! Absolutely beautiful! In addition to our suite having a sixth person that, you know, was pretty much random every time, their suite was bigger than ours. They had the 3 rooms like we did with 2 people each, and then they had another room on the side that was just for 1 person. And they usually had people coming in and out that were not, like, they had friends that came in and out, and then after the friends left, like, we lost the hiding thing when they had kind of randoms. And one of the randoms was a person that they didn't really get along with, but she joined them anyway, and she is gross. I don't mean like she smelled terrible. I mean, she always wanted to talk to you about sex things, and it just made you wildly uncomfortable. Like, that kind of gross. And one time, she walked up to me and she was like, if you ever need someone, if you ever want someone to pleasure you, let me know. And I was like, but yeah. And she also would just tell you stories about her fantasy, like how she wanted to slather someone's dick in honey mustard and lick it all up. And we were just like, now, that person, after she stopped being nasty with the boys' suite, because we were all like, oh, nasty, oh, no, I don't want none of that. She found a boyfriend who was an underclassman. And this poor guy, apparently one time she was jerking him off, and he came in his own eye. And it wasn't like he was like, oh no, and told us the story later. No, we found out because she jerked him off, somehow managed to shoot his spermies up in the air and catch himself in the eye. He came out of their room, he came out of her room screaming that it burned and there was jizz in his eye. So he ran to the fucking bathroom while, like, our suite was hanging out in their suite. So there was a lot of us in the common room. He comes running out, like, it burns! He runs to the bathroom, he's trying to rinse his eye out. And I just want to say, I'm pretty sure it shouldn't burn like that. Like, unless actual acid is spraying out of your penis, I don't think it should burn like that if you get it in your eye. It might sting a little, but you shouldn't be screaming about it, especially in public. In addition, one of the other people that joined their suite was this really big, really loud girl. And pretty much every time my friend with benefits and I were naked in her room, this girl would just burst in, like, Pah! Like, hey you guys, can I, like, borrow a stapler or something? And it was super awkward. But I don't think she ever got the idea that we were friend with benefits, because we were like FWB on the DL, yo. Nobody knew. Only after college did people start to figure out what was going on in there. But yeah. And I'm probably the worst candidate possible for friend with benefits because I'm a fucking weirdo. So I at the time I didn't know what demisexual was, but now I know. Our friend with benefit status started because she had been sleeping in the same bed with me while she was sexiled from her room because we were super comfy with one another. And then one night I got a handy and it just kind of went from there. I'm pretty weird. Like, it's not a very common thing for me to be doing something like that, but whatever. It happened. It was some stuff. You learn things. It's all good in the hood. So her sweet mate would always just burst in and start talking to us while we naked, and we'd have to cover up real quick, and it'd be weird. So maybe she did know, or maybe she didn't know. I don't know. But to be truthful, I don't think I ever saw my friend with benefits naked either, because she was one of those girls, like Dane Cook has a joke where he's like, you know when you have sex with a girl and they're like, can you turn off all the lights in the city? I got this terrible, like, javelin accident scar and I don't want anyone to see it. My FWB was like that too. Like, it had to be pitch black. No one could know. Which made it even weirder that her roommate, her sweet mate, would just, like, fucking burst in because it'd be pitch fucking black in the room. and she would just burst in and be like, "Hey, can I borrow some shit?" And it was weird and awkward. But yeah. Oh, our grouping as a whole has a family tree, and I'm gonna try and find a picture of it because it was drawn in I think colored pencil and crayon, and it's fucking adorable, but also kind of cool. So I'm gonna try and find that picture. I think it's somewhere on the internet. I think. But in addition to that, their suite also did some really awesome things for me. They when I was a sophomore, I'm gonna show you a picture. It's gonna be like, bam! There's gonna be a picture, and their suite got me buns and a do-rag, so that, you know, I don't know why we had this joke going that I was gonna wear a do-rag, and as you can see with my hair, do-rag probably wouldn't be the best option, but I got a do-rag, and then they gave me hamburger buns, and I was like, I don't get it, and they were like, now you can't say you didn't get buns while you were at college, and I was like, oh shit, you're right. So yeah, I got a lot of buns at college. They said my graduation present was going to be a mail order bride from Asia, but it never came. Maybe she died in the coffin. I don't know. Because let's face it, that's the only way I'm getting married. Yep. Now, our sixth in our suite, in contrast, our last person, because technically their extra person was a seventh, I suppose, but our sixth, in contrast, was first it was a fighting penguin, and then he moved out. And then we also had the Yeti, who you know about. Then we had one suite mate who had a kid that he kept a secret from us. Never knew until we graduated. He was like, "Yeah, I didn't know I had a kid." And we were like, "Huh, never really thought about it, but I guess not." He was funny because he was very he was very blunt with things. But then sometimes you get some weird shit out of him. You'd be like, "What the fuck?" So this one time we're sitting on the couch, and he had just gotten a new smartphone and had a kickstand on the cover. And he was like, "You know what these kickstands are for?" And we were like, "Watching movies?" And he goes, "Nah, they're for porn." And he flicks the kickstand out, puts the phone down on the table in front of the couch, and just starts watching porn on it. And we like, the fuck? And then one time, he used to bring girls home to the suite all the time, so Laundry King was like not in his room at that point. I think that's when he was actually sleeping in the laundry room. Not really because he was sexiled or anything, but just because that's his kingdom and he has to maintain it. So one time they're having an argument in the bedroom, and they're yelling at each other, but we can't make out any of the words. And then all of a sudden, he just fucking screams. Our suite mate just fucking screams, "Fucking Walmart!" And it was so loud that I'm pretty sure people heard it like out on the floor of the third floor. And we were just like, why would you be like, what could you possibly be arguing about that you're so mad about Walmart? Like, what was he arguing about? We still don't know to this day. We just know sometimes he gets very upset about Walmart. And then we had a suite mate from Ireland who was fucking awesome. This guy was awesome, and the Laundry King doesn't know his fucking last name, so we can't find him on Facebook, and that's just weird. Like, how do you not know your suite mate's last name? Though this one time I picked up a paper that said that had Steven on it. And I was like, "Yo, one of your friends left their papers in here." And Round Steve comes out and goes, "Scott, this is my paper." And I was like, "Nah, you're Steve." Oh. This guy from Ireland was fucking awesome. And he was a sexy man. So one time I had a whole bunch of the international students in my room and we were playing DDR. Maybe it was Rock Band. No, I think it was DDR because people were sitting down. Like when you play Rock Band, people don't like sit and watch. People get up and they like sing along with you and what have you. So for DDR, it's like, no, you have to sit or you're gonna get kicked by someone who's trying to dance. So we're playing DDR and we have a whole bunch of international students on the couch behind us. And the sweetest, kindest girl I've ever met in my entire life. Our Irish suite mate leaves his room and he walks to the bathroom. He takes a shower and comes out. And it's mostly girls because most of the international students are girls, to be honest, especially from Asia. And he walks past. He's like all wet. He was ripped. He had his towel on. He walked past to his room. He's like, "Hey," as he passes by, goes into his room. And kindest, sweetest girl, she watched him go across the suite Like her brain was off. And then she turns to me, real slow. When does he shower? And it was so cute, but also like, ooh, you got a little bit of freaking, girl. Ooh. But he fucking loved America because he got free shit since he was Irish. And he loved that. One time, he came back in the middle of the night. He had gone out drinking with his mates and came back to the suite and he had a pizza on his lap. And we were like, yo, where'd you get the pizza? And he goes, I love this country. People give me free shit because I'm Irish. I said something and they walked past and they were like, you're Irish, let me buy you a pizza. And he was like, fuck yeah, you can. And he came back with a pizza and he just sat in the chair and ate the shit out of that pizza. He was so happy. I honestly feel bad that we did not hang out with him more because, like, literally the only time we hung out with him, not only is he ripped and he was like an Adonis and he was fucking beautiful and, you know, he'd make people's brains turn off when he came out of the shower, but he was also sensitive and smart. He was an art student in addition to playing rugby, and like I don't associate those two things. I'm not like, yeah, this man, he tackled the shit out of a friend on the field, on the pitch, and then he came home and he painted a beautiful picture of a raven at night. Like I don't associate those things together, but he was this combination. He was everything. And I'm so disappointed that we didn't hang out with him. Like the only time we hung out with him was when 1,000 Ways to Die was on Spike TV. And we would just all sit in the common room. And he'd be like, most of these take place in America. You got some really dumb people here. And we'd be like, aha!
Hey there, guys and gals. I hope you're enjoying Season 2 on Fairy Tales, The School Years. As always, you can click the link on the left to see the previous episode, or you can click the link on the right to see the playlist where you can see all the episodes so far. Surprising absolutely no one. I'm just an awful human being. More on that next week!
Oh, I didn't make it to the phone in time to scream, eat a big bag of fucking dicks! Because, oh my god, stop fucking calling my house. God damn it!